Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of 22LR versus PCP at 150 yards. So first off, I want to apologize for not including my range verification with my rangefinder. In my defense, I shoot at these yardages all the time. And from what I could tell and watching videos of those who's commented, a lot of you don't include verification. You just call out the range. More times than not, I include the range that I'm shooting at. And if you see my Facebook videos that I upload, I always include that. And with that said, I've had people try to call me out on my ranges in the past, and come to find out, we became friends because one of them was an actual champion field target shooter. No joke. Facts are facts, right? So, since you guys know exactly where I live, who actually looked up my property, I'm standing at my 50-yard line setup. And since you looked me up on Google Earth, since you're supposedly IT guys, you should have looked up a couple miles north at the Career Center, where I also got IT certified. And then I went to college and became a mechanical design engineer, and I've been doing that for the past 9 years, since you know so much about me. And with that said, it sounds like you need to learn how camcorders actually work and how flat this land is that I'm shooting on, because I shoot at the ranges I state. There's no point in lying about it, because I have nothing to hide and I'm not scared of anybody. And that's why there's part 2. So I did it again. Obviously I shot with my rimfire last night when I got home, using my Ruger 1022 factory gun right off the shelf as you would get it, using Fiocchi 40 grain target ammo. So not only did I do it with high velocity, I did it again with standard velocity target ammo. So let me show you that now. That's a dud. All right. Woo! Woo! Yeah, boy. 5 in a row, even with jams and single-digit temperatures. I'm gonna walk you guys down, and I have the camera running here. I'm gonna zoom it out just to show you 150 yards. I'm going to do the Air Venturi Avenger tomorrow. There you go. 2-inch spinner. I couldn't see the small one because the corn stalks were blocking my view. 5 shots right there. Holy cow. And for reference, I'll put in the Google Earth photo of where I'm standing at. And there's your 150 yards. And I got my rangefinder to verify. So you've seen that clip of me shooting a rimfire at the 2-inch spinner at 150 yards back to back because of the snow and the crops blocking my view. Now, with that said, I'm also going to shoot with my 25 caliber Avenger. And I just mounted this scope on it because I used to use a 4-power scope, but since hunting season is over, I swapped it out for this one. And that's the power that I was shooting on. About 9 power at 150 yards. And you guys are going to be in for a treat for this one because it's kind of funny. I went for groups, but it didn't pan out that way. But it's still very accurate, and I just used holdover like I stated in the first video. I don't lie about what I'm stating. There's no point in doing it. I just explained what works for me and found out, again, because being a mechanical design engineer, I use 3D design software, SolidWorks, every day. And very experienced in pneumatics, not just air guns, real world applications. So now I'm going to show you 150 yards using 25 4-grain pellets in this 25 cal Avenger. Check it out. Alright, Air Venturi Avenger 25, 150 yards. Got a target down there. Attached to the spinner. If I can get a decent group. I flipped it over. put one more in the target. Just using my last build out of my scope here at 150 yards, 25 caliber. Oh yeah, right on the money. Oh man, let's go down there and check it out. That is too good. I'm done for the day for shooting wise. That's too much right there. Okay, 150 yards, guys. Downrange camera. I already did it with the 1022 last night. Oh, this is too good. Downrange camera. Woo! Flipped it over, flipped it back over, hit it, spinner twice. You can see it right there, 25 cal pellet. 150 yards again. Woo! I'm done shooting for the day. It sounds like a lot of you guys need to learn about Google Earth. It is like 1 or 2 years behind for one, and number two, you cannot tell exactly where my target is. You have a rough idea how it's behind my house, but you don't know exactly where it's at. And that's why I use a laser rangefinder to verify my ranges. And again, I shoot at these ranges all the time. With that said, and all the other comments that rolled in, one of you said that the back of my property is 50 yards, which is right. But any other yardage past that, I use a rangefinder. And far as the rimfire guys go, you might see me in the 22 LR competitions, but for right now, I'm going to take on the airgun community. And Chris, I hope to see you at the Pyramid Air Cup this summer. But if you want to make a response video about my yardages, go ahead. I'm not scared. I dare you to do it because it won't bother me. I won't even watch it. That's the thing. I don't care. I've seen people's videos, again, calling out their yardages, and I don't care if they're right because I don't comment. And I don't think I've ever commented on any of your guys' videos who commented on mine, wanting to call me out. So, Chris, you're more than welcome, since you know my address and you stalked me online and found my property, to stop by anytime, and I'll show you how to do it. How I hold for no wind. Again, zeroing my guns in at 25 and 50 to make sure the vertical is spot on and there is no horizontal movement. And then at farther ranges, I use holdover even in the wind. And there's hardly no wind today, about 4 or 5 mile an hour breeze. But I want to show you what I can do in the wind with my 22 at 50 yards and at 100. And with that said, in competition, it's always that first shot on target that matters. You should know that. Facts are facts, right? So, I'm going to go ahead and end the talking portion of this video, and I'm going to show you the scenes with my Air Venturi 22 that I've taken. So I appreciate everybody watching, and again, you know, my ranges are verified. I have nothing to lie about, and I'm not scared of nobody. So do it. Make a response video. Or you could show up anytime, like I said, and I'll show you how I do it. Because you want to talk about being poked, I'm the bigger bear here. In person, and on YouTube. Both of my channels combined have, what, 48,000 subscribers? And where's yours at? Like what, 25? So I'd be very careful what you say in the response video if you do one. But that's all I got to say. I appreciate it as always, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.
$849. $858. $861. $849. $851.
Woo! One down. Two down. Back to back. 3 cameras. 100 yards. Woo! 2 playing cards. In the wind. Dead hole. Woo! Just using cold over. Woo! Woo! 2 cards hit. 100 yards. Back to back.